By accepting this loan, Alphonse, it means I've become an investment partner in this project. Now, since the payment is tied to the harvests, I'll not come collecting until the first harvest. Now, thereafter, you can keep the farm.
Thank you. That's very fine. It's very generous of you. Now that everybody's talking about the climate smart agriculture, it has been my problem getting enough money to start and sustain the farm. But of course, the first season's harvest is going to be yours. Thanks for the loan, Agre.
Yeah, hopefully the harvest will be good, and then you can pay off the loan and the interests.
Well, I hope so too. If it doesn't, I hope you'll be patient enough to wait for another harvest.
Alphonse, we are farmers. I can understand when things are not good.
Okay. Hey, Crescent.
Yes.
You're supposed to send in that tractor 4 hours ago. Time is money.
Oh, Sabasaba, the driver hasn't reported to work for a couple of days. I don't know if he's suffering from this COVID-19 virus attack as well.
Uh-oh. That illness is not a joke.
It isn't.
It isn't. Who else is suffering here?
Jenny.
Jenny?
She's now at the health center receiving treatment.
I'm glad I didn't touch your hands. That's how these things spread. Shaka, are you set? Ewa. Good boy. Okay, see you soon.
Okay. See you.
Saba, we believe in you. But COVID is not your everyday cold. People are dying. The village health team has been here a number of times, but you keep chasing them away. And now you're also sick.
You leave us alone. Do you ever see us coming to your village to advise you?
Mercy, with this one you're wasting time. Now I left him. I'm now left with selling my nutritious products to him.
Joy, you might be enjoying his money right now, but soon he's not going to have any money to buy anything. Saba, you need to encourage community resilience against the COVID-19. By helping us and supporting us, encourage people seek good medical care and self-protection.
These ones, you're going to talk all day and all night. They don't listen.
People, if you are feeling unwell, don't wait to get better by luck. Visit our health center today. If you are feeling unwell, don't wait to get better by luck. Visit our health center today. People!
Thank you for accepting to take the COVID-19 vaccinations, guys. It was really a good move, eh? Yeah, so.
Hey, we are happy for the two of you.
Isaiah, welcome back from Karamoja.
Hey, we are also happy for you, Kiredi win, Isabella.
Isabel,
Yes?
we can't wait to hear how we managed to win.
Guys, it was an unbelievable experience. You guys should get a chance to see for yourselves. You know, there are many brilliant youths with degrees, but they put them down and they are actively involved in agribusinesses. Let me tell you, they are making millions and millions and millions of money, which they would have actually missed if they had stuck to looking for white-collar jobs.
As long as there's no money, agriculture will continue to be looked at as a poor person's job.
Wait, we are millionaires already. Let me tell you, the funding we got, we are going to invest it in our agricultural startup. And if we go that way, I envision it. We are going to be millionaires for the rest of our lives.
Amen to that.
Yes.
Now, skip the part where you tell us how many millions each of us is getting as our share.
At Trinity, the funding we got is for our business idea. Beyond that, we shall determine how much money we make.
So there's really nothing to celebrate. Nothing has changed except for one person's luck.
See it as you like, Trinity. Guys, we are not going to eat our capital. Let me tell you, all the money we got from Curad, we are going to invest it in our agribusiness idea until we see that we have really come to see our dreams come true. Yeah?
I want this place cleared by the end of the day.
What? Alphonse. Now what is this? What are you doing?
What are you doing? Huh? Please don't cut down any more trees, otherwise things are getting ugly for you, my friend.
Alphonse, I'm really disappointed with you. Because even after our talk, you are still behaving this ignorant. You are cutting trees and clearing the wetland down there as well.
Crescent, you've cleared an entire forest at your place. Why are you now jealously attacking me?
But I had permission to do what I did. Do you? Every tree I cut down, I plant more than 3. Yes. Alphonse, you are not in this world alone. Think about the billions of people that will be affected by your action as an individual. This is bigger than just you and me.
Now spare me your lesson. I have every permission and assessment report to work on my land the way I please. You see this?
But how is it possible that you have an assessment report and a permission that allows you to clear the wetland? Huh? Don't these people check what they are signing at all?
My friend Crescent, these days, so long as you have the money, anything can be possible. I even wonder how the police can even give him protection, yet it very well knows that what he's doing is a crime.
Don't forget, this is my land. This is my land. You can go out there and plant more and more trees if you want to help all of us.
Alphonse, remember that I still have the powers to stop you until we verify those documents.
Fire up.
This is unbelievable. How can you do that? It's our environment.
No, back downstairs. No.
Trinity, do you know what cured Cavagno is all about?
Stimulating innovations, which we did. We came up with a value-added product which will sell because of the usefulness of its packaging.
Competitiveness, we participated and we won.
And creativity among young entrepreneurs to generate unique but realistic business ideas.
So where is it saying that we have to be sharing their prize money? Guys, we need to know the reasons as to why we're in this business.
Trinity, no one is saying you're not going to be involved. All we are saying is the enterprise is going to invest to create jobs, not only for you and me, but for everyone along the value chain.
And no one is refusing that. All we're asking is for you to be transparent. If you're not going to give us the money, at least give us shares in the company.
Trinity, you get shares based on how much you've put in. All I am saying is get involved. You see, I have an innovative idea that won. And right now, we are selling health meals to people. Mpeke treats. Honey blended greens with crunchy legume toppings. Guys, some of us are going to be in the growing process, others are going to be in the producing process, and those who are interested in design, they are going to do the packaging. Yeah? All the processes are important for us to achieve what we proposed.
And Isabella, your company is yours to run as you see fit. But it's time we all looked at entrepreneurial ideas that are going to help us create more startup enterprises that will compete in the competitions rather than fighting.
The enterprise is projected to serve 200 major outlets and 20,000 customers within its first year. Yeah? Guys, that is big demand. So we need more gardens.
Yes. Are you seeing what I'm seeing? I am making millions and millions of money from just selling vegetables.
Guys, now that we are all free, we need to celebrate our win.
Yeah, come on.
I wonder how someone who is clearly against everything that your officers stand for can have a valid certificate that allows him to clear the wetland, and on top of that, have police protection.
But you're blaming us as police for no reason. If the chairman LC3 gives an authorization to a farmer to demolish a forest, then there's nothing much you can do. Our work as police is to offer protection in 6.
But this is just one case like this. As the LC3 Council, we have been very strict.
It all starts like that, with one case. And before you know it, everyone is doing whatever they want to do. Our people are very poor. They were struggling to make ends meet. And we should help them to realize that if we don't stop these bad practices, there will be no food, no money, and that is the start of the endless sickness that will kill us all.
Crescent, get serious. Do you think that is my duty? It's NEMA, supposed to be handling all the supervision and monitoring to see if people are planting trees.
Get serious. How do you expect us to do that when you people giving out permits don't even consult on us?
Which consultation?
Crescent, this issue is taller than us. In fact, our bosses need to streamline such that we get to understand who is in charge of implementation. Otherwise, each institution will do as it pleases.
Our only interest should be to conserve our environment. If we can all agree that the price for not doing anything will be very expensive in the future, then we don't need the higher powers to solve our problems.
True, but...
There is no but. You do whatever you can to make sure that everything that has happened today never happens again. We either work together or don't and suffer the consequences. Sorry, I have to attend to this.
It's okay.
The medicine has had an effect on her, but I'll try and keep her under my watch to manage the temperature.
Oh, we are dealing with one joke here, and another one is created by one of our very senior citizens. Now you leave alone the creek. But the swamps are taken too. The guy is clearing land for a coffee farm.
What? We can't let that happen. The swamp acts as a sieve for our water well. And without that, we're going to be drinking wastes and chemicals from our own gardens. And without clean water, then we're going to have a disease outbreak.
I don't know if I can do anything with that. The guy has permits that gives him the right to kill us all.
But even with climate-smart practices, how can Alphonse be that naive?
People are like that when they see money. We need to demand for accountability for our community. Because if we don't, then who are we going to blame? Crescent, with your support, would like to meet the LC3 chairman and the environmental officer so that he explains to us how he gives people permits without assessing the impact of their actions to the environment.
Get the people together. I'll look for the officials. Our voices have to be louder.
Of course. Dorothea, let's go get allies. We need to teach Alphonse a lesson. We go.
Hey!
People, if you know anyone who has this COVID-19 or is not feeling well, please invite them to come and get tested or get recommendations for special health care if need be. The faster the better. People are dying.
Joy, please. Take your people and your hand washing away. Eh? We have lived for generations without these things. And we have been okay. Eh? Let them go and help you. For us, what we need is food.
Mr. Sabasaba, if you don't wear a mask, you're going to pass on the COVID-19 disease to other people or make them vulnerable. Simple things like wearing a face mask or washing your hands is actually what prevented this outbreak from finishing us up.
But how do you expect us to buy these things? Eh? You want us to waste water washing our hands every time when we can barely get water to cook?
A sick community can never be productive because instead of being on their farms working, they are sleeping in beds. Soon they run out of food or money. So either starvation will kill them or the disease will finish them off. We don't want them to die. Hey, it affects all of us. Yes. Today I could not sell my vegetables. Our businesses are at a standstill because you're all sick and unable to work. And we're also afraid to come to your communities because we are afraid of catching the disease. Exactly. Mr. Sabasaba, let us try and contain this disease before it finishes us up.
Daughter, run very quickly and call everybody. But make sure that they should be masked up, okay? Yes.
Okay. Thank you very much, Mr. Sabasaba. Now,
You people, are you out of your minds? Do you know how much it's going to cost me to repair this structure?
Alphonse, we are simply here to stop you from destroying the wetlands.
But can't you see what your people have done?
They took me off the tractor and they broke it down for parts. These are the parts they are carrying.
People are not happy. But Alphonse, you know very well that this very swamp has helped to reduce the flooding in our gardens whenever it rains. So where do you think this water will go if you clear the swamp?
In your gardens? Where else? In fact, you should thank me for irrigating your garden for free.
As it washes away the fertile soil. As if it spares the crops. Alphonse, we have been through a lot, and with this COVID-19, we have made more losses. And now more than ever, we need to preserve the environment. And this is the only way we farmers can survive.
Alphonse, I didn't want things to turn violent for you. It shouldn't take damaging your property for you to understand.
Alphonse, we're simply asking you to apply climate-smart practices. Where you cut one tree, you plant others on your farmland. In that way, we shall live in a healthy environment.
Yes. Listen, I have the documents. See?
You have the document?
You have the document.
Okay, we shall see.
You have the document. Okay, you have the document.
Okay, it's fine. You keep having the document. We are coming fast. What is it?
Document? How could I do it?
The party has just started and we are here with Isabella, the Curate Cavaniero winner.
Alphonse should stop.
Let's go.
We are for climate. Alphonse should stop. We are for climate.
Alphonse should stop.
What's going on? Is this part of the celebration?
Before you think about celebrating, we have an urgent matter that requires us to go to battle.
With who now?
It's we against the local council and everyone else who stands in the way of progress.
People, we are moving around asking every home to buy a tree, which we are going to march with to meet our officials. They need to know that we are not just talking. We are serious and acting as a community. So let us go. They need to do their jobs.
Yes. We are
What really happened?
If you badly want the details, let's walk as we talk.
I told you, if you want the latest, you find it here. The celebration has just shifted to a tree march, and Mercy is the leader of this march. I do not have the details yet, but it looks like we are definitely planting trees. I'll keep you all posted.
We are for climate. Alphonse should.
Crescent has brought the whole gang.
I think he's here to prove a point, but he should get to understand. A policy is one thing and putting it into action is also another thing.
But I don't see Crescent.
You don't expect to give permission to destroy the wetlands and expect us to sit and wait for you to do your job.
When you're looking for the right person to blame, it is the NOC3 chairman.
Members. Before we give any permit or permission, we first verify to see if the farmer has the potential and the land to plant the trees. Alphonse, you are complaining of. He has the potential. He has the capacity.
We are not here to point fingers, but find a solution. If it is your office giving permits and permission to people to destroy, then you should have a supervisor monitoring and supervising these people.
Exactly. Our institutions should work together within the community such that we ensure these policies are fully enforced.
Now that we agree, I suggest that the chairman revokes Alphonse's permits. And we also brought trees for him to replace the ones he cut. We have no time for excuses.
All right. Consider it done.
Finally, Crescent has managed to get his wish.
Alphonse, this is not about revenge. Every family here has brought a tree for you to plant. If you want to clear your land, then plant more trees.
And leave the wetland the way it is, because it helps you too.
Alphonse, with the weather predictions, you'll be thanking the people for protecting your life from infertility.
I'll leave the wetland and plant the trees.
What can I say? Success after success. And the beauty for me is seeing women at the front line. Yes, baby. Climatic change affects us all equally, and each one of us has an agreement to sign with ourselves to protect our environment. Comment with a video of a tree you planted and join the conversation. See ya.
Thank you very much. I'll do it.